So I'm here looking at my content calendar in Koso, and my goal is to set up a new campaign so that Koso runs and creates content for me every single week without me having to worry about it. So the first thing I'm going to do is click New Campaign. Right, and now I can type anything I want in here if I have an idea for a campaign. If I don't have an idea myself, I can start with a suggestion. So product launch, educational, brand awareness, a few others. Click educational, right? What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to share industry news every Monday. Cool, right? And I'm going to set that as a campaign. So I'll hit create campaign, and Koso will examine that topic, and based on its knowledge of social media plus its knowledge of my brand, it will ask me a few clarifying questions just to make sure that the campaign is being set up correctly. So which platforms do we care about? LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. Yep, sounds good. We're just going to run it for 1 month, and we're going to do text plus image content, and we're going to post on Mondays. Great. Cool, submit. So based on all that information, Koso is going to go ahead and come up with some draft topics for me about the campaign. So it's going to do a bit of research, figure out what we can talk about in terms of industry news, and then draft an initial post. So you can see here, it's just reiterating the setup back to me, found some industry topics, it's going to add them to a collection for me, and we can see here now what it's done. So 5 different industry topics. So the rise of autonomous agents in marketing. Autonomous agents are revolutionizing brands approaching marketing automation, perfect AI-driven content discovery, the liquid workforce, portfolio careers transform talent strategy. Cool. Generative AI, synthetic data, and social commerce and owned audiences. Cool. So pretty interesting kind of marketing topics, very timely. Great. And I'm going to confirm those. All right, so now I have the option of supplying an example of how I sound to Koso. This is reference text. I'm going to skip over that. It's got a pretty good read already. I am, however, going to supply a reference image. So this is one of the images that we've used in our own social media. That's done quite well. That's there. And we can choose low, medium, or high similarity. So low similarity will just take the general vibe and color scheme and basically figure out a new image. Medium will take the general composition, probably still have to keep the jacket and update the text as well. High will keep everything pretty much the same, but just update the text. So let's go medium for this. And we can select that. Now Koso will run and it'll do some checking. Great. Okay, we passed the checks. Now it's going to go and it's going to create the first post in my campaign for me. So the text usually takes about 15 or 20 seconds, and then the image can take about another 30 seconds on top of that. On top of the bit of research it would have done to figure out industry trends and that sort of thing. So I'll leave this for a sec and come back, and it will be after creating the post. Cool, so that ran and created a new post. It took about a minute to run. And you can see here we have Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn all checked. I can toggle these on and off. And this is the image that it's created, which is cool. It's kept my logo the same. Autonomous AI agents execute full marketing campaigns, fast results is the image, which is great. And then that feeling when your marketing just runs. No chasing, no firefighting, just results. That's real. Nobody got into marketing to spend their day proving every small move. On campaigns, think, adjust, perform without you babysitting. Here's the shift, autonomous agents, real-time optimization, marketing teams, early adopters. Translation, the marketing race is new gear. You're not just competing on creativity, you're competing on speed, automation, and smart. Perfect. Okay, this all makes sense. It is a small bit long, I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on it to edit it, and I'm going to say make it shorter, make it 50% shorter. And then that'll run. And what it'll do is it'll rewrite the caption according to my instructions. So make it a bit shorter. Perfect. Amazing. Cool. Now that's a solid post. I'm happy with that. So I can edit some more if I want, but I'm happy with that as the first post. So I'll save and launch the campaign. You edited one post before launching. Would you like to apply these changes to the workflow to all future posts? Yes. Update the workflow so that the changes I made here are applied. Now I can create all the posts now or go live with the schedule. So go live with schedule will create it weekly, or I can create all the posts now. Since this is a news post, it's quite timely, I'm going to say go live with schedule. So every week, Koso will create a new post and then notify me it's there. Great. Confirm and launch. Amazing. Cool. So the campaign's launched. I can go to the scheduler and there's some other posts Koso's created for me, but I can jump in here and I can just approve this. So Tuesday, May 12th, 11 a.m. That's tomorrow morning. This is the post and I can approve it. Cool. And it'll do a quick check as well for any rules that hasn't applied. So condensed captions, 50% length for clarity. Yeah, I'll apply that to all future posts to keep them nice and short. And there we are. Perfect. It's gone into schedule and it's ready to go out. 11 a.m. tomorrow morning, 12th of May. Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Simple as that. So you can do that for any number of campaigns and topics, and honestly anything you want. And COSO will go do the research, give you a draft, and then you just approve it. And every single week it will run, create more of the similar content, notify you. You just have to approve the posts, and then they go live. It's simple as that. It takes a couple minutes to get set up, and then that's your social media mostly taken care of. It's not bad, is it? Perfect. Thanks very much for checking out COSO. Really appreciate it. As always, bottom right here, the chat will come straight into the team if you have any issues at all. And yeah, have a great day, and hopefully I'll be talking to you very soon.